who black women really choose. You ever wonder why people like DJ Kid or DJ Pope exist? It's because black women worship white men. You have to ask yourself, why are black women so gross? You ever wonder what the real meaning of the backbone of the black community was? Also ask yourself, why do black women share white men if white men are in abundance?
This is Alexander. He fell in love with 6 women.
I don't really have a cap on girlfriends. Any more than 10 is challenging.
Alexander has been told he is a player.
I think a lot of people think that I'm just like some kind of like boy.
It gets harder with more than 4 people. It gets more challenging.
Today, he is introducing a new person to his roster.
The reason I have 7, of course, is, well, if you join, you'll be Thursday.
Well, first of all, I just met you, so I am not part of the group of girlfriends.
My name is Alex. I have 6 girlfriends, but I am always looking for more. I live in Los Angeles, California. I actually grew up in quite a small town in the north of England, but I've been out here for about 4 or 5 years now. So I'm a producer. A lot of my time is spent making beats to send out to artists. So I'm just working on it now before the girls come over shortly. I currently have sort of 6 girls that I would consider as like girlfriends. So I have Nia, Avery, V out in Florida, Bayani, and then there's Izzy. And there's like a couple more girls who I'm pretty close to, but you know, they're like a lot more private. Hello, hello. I don't usually hang out with more than 3 girls at once. It gets harder with more than 4 people. It gets more challenging.
We just recently met not too long ago. Alex was getting a tattoo that day, and we kind of left him. Yeah, we were like, bye, and we went and hung out together. We went shopping.
Do you guys want to pick a jacket for me?
Yeah.
It wasn't really like a conscious decision for me to all of a sudden become polyamorous. I just kind of found that like traditional monogamy didn't really work with me and sort of like the way that I function as a human being.
That one's cute. I like that one. Come.
Having to reserve all of my love and affection for just one individual, it doesn't fit right with me. It doesn't feel right. I do like this one.
I was attracted to him physically first, but like as I got to know him, I got it.
So proud of you.
His little personality, it's adorable. He's so sweet.
So his little personality. his tiny little minuscule personality.
He's very like just confident and weird and out there. So you know, he's authentically himself, and that was hot. I don't wish he was monogamous. It just wouldn't make sense for him.
I definitely receive quite a lot of judgment. 90% of it is from men. Let me pull up a couple of comments here. You are a white man making money off of black culture. You are a guest here. Don't be taking our women and degrading them so you can make a fast dollar. I had one comment saying, strippers will do anything. Cats be acting like they're the man, but really be getting hustled. So they don't get it. They're probably never gonna get it. They'll say things to try and make it seem like it's fake, or like I'm paying them, or it's like, oh, he's like a sugar daddy, like all this nonsense, you know. I think for some men, sort of seeing the way that I live is kind of like quite a hit to their ego. They assume that I must be like not treating girls well if I'm seeing other people. It's like they can't understand that it can be both. I can see other people and I can also treat them like queens, you know. Today, I'm going to be meeting with a new girl, possibly girlfriend number 7. We've spoken a lot over text, spoken on the phone a couple times, but this will be the first time I'll meet her in person. Hello, hello. You're so tiny. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my God.
What attracted me to Alex is that he's kind, he's very funny, he's sweet, and I like the fact that he was straightforward and honest, like, right away. When he told me he had 6 girlfriends, it didn't really bother me. He was just looking for fun, and him having 6 girlfriends, as long as they're okay with him doing whatever he does, I don't really see the issue.
Andre. Hi. Everybody, this is Danny.
Hi.
This is Nia and Avery.
Nice to meet you.
Come take a seat.
So do you, like, consider him your boyfriend, or do you consider them your girlfriends?
There's definitely some girls that I see who I wouldn't consider girlfriends, but I'm pretty tight with these 2.
I would consider my boyfriend. You consider your boyfriend? Yeah. Question though, would you be upset if either, like, it's not a thing where they're not, like, able to have other dudes?
I mean, it's up to everybody to do whatever they want to do. I don't like to put any expectations on anybody to do anything. You know, like people just kind of choose their own level of engagement, level of involvement, and then we just all kind of adjust and navigate around that.
So do you guys ever feel jealous when, like, you see him being affectionate to another girl, or like, you know, like, do you ever feel a type of way at all?
For me, I kind of view all of his relationships just as like their own separate entities. So like whatever's happening there, like not my circus, not my monkeys. But you know, it doesn't mean that jealousy doesn't happen.
Sometimes it's like what comes out is beautiful, and the girls just absolutely love each other, and they become like really close and become.
So long term, what would be like your goal? You're an old man. You're like 80. What does that look like? Like you're 80. Are you with like the however many girls? Or are you like?
I'm going full Hefner.
Yeah, like.
Honestly,
Notice how he is not a real producer? He is trying to get put on by black male rappers, but his beats are terrible. Notice how all these black women are okay with sharing a white man. He doesn't want to marry them. He even said he doesn't pay them. I mean, look at the size of that apartment. It was tiny. You can tell they are all broke as well. The black woman with the blonde wig keeps brushing it, and I bet you it stank under there. The last thing I am going to say, notice how the new girl did not mention STDs? Who black women really choose.